Emily, the city is fining you for the front yard condition.
I'm 80, son. I just can't keep up with it anymore.
You don't have to carry this alone. Let me clear it. We're gonna make your front yard shine again, Emily.
I've been so ashamed I stopped letting people visit.
No more shame. You're gonna be proud of your home today.
When I walked up to Emily's house and saw her standing there in her blue jacket, watching me with eyes that had clearly seen too many years of hardship, I realized that the city was not just fining a property owner. They were punishing an elderly woman for the simple crime of getting older. She stood there on the threshold of her white home, a place that was once clearly the pride of the neighborhood, now hidden behind a curtain of dead grass and neglect that made the whole property feel like it was disappearing from the map. It is a straight-up gut punch to the soul to see a woman who has likely watched her neighbors come and go for decades now being treated like a nuisance by inspectors who have no idea how hard it is to maintain a home when your own body starts to fail you. The front yard was a total disaster zone of knee-high dry weeds, a rusted fence that looked like it had given up on holding the world back, and a silence that felt heavy and suffocating in the middle of a busy suburban street. The city had shown absolutely zero grace to this 80-year-old woman, threatening her with a massive fine that would force her to choose between her medicine and her property taxes, effectively telling her that her long life of contributing to this community was worth nothing if she could not keep the lawn looking like a model home. She told me in a voice that was thin and trembling with suppressed emotion that she had not invited anyone inside for over 3 years because she was too embarrassed by the jungle growing at her doorstep, and that she felt like a prisoner in her own four walls. As I yanked the starter cord on my string trimmer and the engine roared to life, cutting through the thick, tangled stalks of dead grass, I saw Emily take a hesitant step forward, her hand instinctively touching her throat as if the sound of the machine were finally breaking the seal of her isolation. Every pass of my tremor felt like I was physically peeling back the layers of neglect that had been keeping her from the world, proving to her that she was not invisible and that her home still mattered. The air started to fill with that sharp, dusty scent of cleared earth, a sensory roadmap I prayed would tell her that she was finally reclaiming her independence from the city's harsh demands. I could feel the neighbors peeking through their windows, watching a stranger undo years of decay in a single afternoon, and it gave me a fierce drive to show them that we do not let our own people crumble into the background. As the path to her front door finally emerged from the chaotic mess, and the fence line was cleaned up, the house looked like it had finally exhaled, turning from a symbol of shame back into a dignified residence. Emily shuffled toward me as we wrapped up, her posture straightening just a little bit, and she looked at the clean sidewalk with a sense of wonder she had not felt in ages. She whispered that she had been dreading the day the city would finally force her out, and that seeing her front yard restored felt like she had been given a new purpose. I realized then that I was not just doing landscaping. I was holding the line for a person who had been pushed to the edge by a system that has forgotten how to be human. Before you scroll past this, please drop a comment with the city you are watching from, because elders like Emily deserve a helping hand, not a legal threat when they are struggling to stay afloat. If you saw a neighbor hiding behind her own weeds because she was too ashamed to ask for help, would you have the heart to step up and clear the way for her? Like and share this to remind the world that we do not leave our elders behind in the mess. And today, we finally delivered a bit of pride and peace to Emily's doorstep. Emily spent her life taking care of others, so today, we made sure she was the one being taken care of. Faith in humanity is officially restored, and today, she finally has her home back.